Hey there guys, so today we're going to be doing another protein review for you. So I was in Sports Direct yesterday. I don't know if this is just UK specific, it might be, and I'll try and find out if it's anywhere else. But essentially I was in Sports Direct and I ran out of my last protein because at the moment I'm only getting the small bags because I'm waiting for some big bags to arrive. And I just needed something because it's cheaper than buying meat. Also it tastes nice. So I'll show you what I bought. So Sports Direct, I haven't actually opened it or anything yet. It's Lonsdale Whey protein. So there's a few things to note first of all. So it's £18, which if you're to get like bulk buy by like 3 or 4 kilos, this is quite expensive. But if you're just after to try something and you're going after the 1 kilo, it's relatively cheap. If you compare it to another protein I reviewed, the Optimum Nutrition Lean Whey, that was £27 for a kilo. So this was a lot cheaper, which is why I thought I might as well pick it up and well, review it for you guys really. So there's a few things to note on the front. So let's get that on the screen. So promotes lean muscle. You know, it's protein, it doesn't actually promote anything. Increases strength. Well, protein is good so you can build muscle, so yeah, obviously. And accelerates recovery, also technically true, and that's the same as every other protein. So this is just the market employer there to try and make you buy it. For me it was the price. Now it also says it's on the sale, and oh, it doesn't say it on this one, but the other one said its full price was £35. And if you've ever been in Sports Direct, you'll know that everything is always on sale and it is never the price that it says it used to be. Okay, so now we're going to have a little look at the nutritional info here. So if you just want to have a little look yourselves, but I'll go through it quickly for you. So the nutritional info is, it says we've got a 35 gram serving. We're not going to do that because you don't need, well, I'm not really up for using that. I like to usually have about 25 grams. 25 gram serving just lasts a little bit longer, and the couple of extra grams of protein for me isn't a massive deal. So we'll do it per 100 grams. Okay, so 368 calories seems pretty average. 69.2 grams of protein, so not that high on its protein content, but it is quite cheap for 1 kilo, so you want to weigh up that. 5.9 grams of carbs, 4.1 grams of sugar, so that does seem like a lot of sugar, but bear in mind that's in 100 grams. 5.6 grams of fat, 8.4 grams of dietary fiber. From what I remember, I never really look at fibre, but it's reasonable for the fibre content. So now we'll have a little look at the ingredients for you, because this is quite a big one. So it's got its protein blend, as almost everything says, in its little brackets, because it doesn't tell you how much of which. So it's got whey protein concentrate, soya protein concentrate, and whey protein isolate. So what that essentially means is that it's oh, so my mind's gone a little bit blank. Timed release protein. So essentially, it's fast releasing, even faster releasing, and medium releasing. Soya protein's in there because it's cheaper. I've actually used soy protein exclusively in the past, and it works fine. Just whey protein usually can be a little bit easier to digest, although it depends whether you're lactose intolerant. So then it's got some fat reduced cocoa powder, because we've got the chocolate flavour. It's got some thickeners and sucralose sweetener. So really it's actually not too bad for ingredients. I've seen quite a few that have a hell of a lot more in them, and generally my view with nutrition and things is that the more ingredients you have for something that doesn't need very much, the worse it is. I know the wording's not great there, but essentially when it's got too many ingredients, a lot of them are fillers or extra chemicals and that sort of thing. Right, so now for the big test, which is actually trying it, because this is the thing that all of you lot are really bothered about, as am I. It's a bit awkward to get off. came off. Well, that was great. It smells a little bit. It's not super chocolatey. As always, 200 mils of milk. Yes, 200 mils. Oh, okay. Now we've got the hard challenge of trying to find the scoop. It's always fun. Oh, it's not too bad. It's just down there. Oh. So, as we're going to be using, it's going to get heavy with this. As we're going to be using about 25 grams instead of 35 grams, we're going to go for just over 2/3 full of this. Okay. So I mean, if you want to go for the 35 grams, it will get you 24 grams of protein. So that's what you want. So there we go. It's probably a little bit more than 2/3, but hey ho. What did I work out? It'll get us about 18 grams of protein, which is, you know, it's reasonable. And then obviously we've got the milk, which as always adds a little bit extra. Oh, it's almost going to go full on there. So that's it's about 5 shakes there, if you can count. So let's have a look. The consistency appears to be okay. It's very, very frothy, if you can tell, and that's only after a couple of shakes. It does appear to be mixed. Okay, so mixture, okay, very, very airy though. Now you might think that a lot of, you know, most protein becomes airy, but that's not true. The airiness generally isn't great. Makes it a little bit harder to drink, and it's just a bit annoying, really. So for taste, so as I said, this is going to be chocolate flavour. There's not a very strong hint of chocolate. It's very weak. That being said, it's not unpleasant. It's not unpleasant. It doesn't have a lot to it at all. It really doesn't taste like chocolate. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just a little bit sweet. So for flavour, I would have to say it's not great, but not terrible, because as we all know, well, if you've ever tried some proteins are god awful, and to stay away from. But if you're looking for something cheap, and I mean, you can try it out yourself. They did also have a strawberry cream flavour, I believe, or it might have just been strawberry. So you can try that. But yeah, for £18 for a kilo, it's alright. If you're a little unsure, you don't want to full on get a big bag of protein because you're not sure whether you're going to use it or not. Yeah, it's okay. That's going to be the review. It's okay. Right guys, it's Enraged by Fitness here, so we'll see you guys later.